Hello boys and girls, and welcome back. I am your host and guide, Thirtyne, and we are playing Final Fantasy VI. Now, yeah, it's another one of those bonus episodes where we're going to pick up some extra stuff. So, we all know the drill. For starters, we're going to be wagering that gauntlet we just picked up. That's right, what this does, it allows you to wield, as you can see, one weapon in two hands. So, basically, you sacrifice a shield to get more damage output. Now, the only person this is really good for is Umaro, because as you can see, he doesn't hold a shield, so equipping this on him, all it does is give him 5 defense, and increases his damage output. So, because I'm not going to be using him much, I figure I don't need this. For the battle, send in Edgar, because he's your damage dealer. Make sure he's got the Thunder Shield and the red jacket. He'll require both of these items, basically just to absorb the enemy's attacks. Pretty much makes him immune to anything that can be thrown at us, except for, the occasional physical. By wagering the gauntlet, we will be able to pick ourselves up, as you can see, another Thunder Shield, which we can use in conjunction with our Flame Shields and Ice Shields to help us more balance out all these bosses and, negate all their attacks. And also, if you're having trouble against this enemy, don't feel too bad, because he is one that you fight in, I'm fairly certain it's the last area of the game. Alright, that's one fight down. On to fight numero deuce. For this fight, we're going to be using Sabin. We're going to be fighting the Great Malboro again. Marlboro. So we've fought him before. This time we're going to be wagering the gold hairpin that we've picked up. Now, some people might like the gold hairpin. I, however, don't really use it because none of my characters really burn through that much MP. They've got more than enough to sustain themselves. Right? Out of all the characters that you get in the game, I think Strago's the only one that doesn't really work with MP very well. He's the only one that I think needs more. Anyways, with Sabin, you're going to want to make sure he's got his Burning Knuckles, just for the extra fire damage against the Malboro, because they're weak against it, and also, as with fighting any of those types of enemies, make sure he's got the ribbon, so that you don't get bad breathed. Alright, gold hairpin. Oh, and wagering the gold hairpin is going to get us another flying dragon horn, which you get the dragon horn and the dragon boots. You can buy the dragon boots at... Oh, I can't think of what shop it is right now. I think it's Zen? I think you can buy them at Zen. If not, I'll put something on the screen that tells you where you can buy them. This way, both Edgar and Mog can be at our party at the same time, because we'll have duplicates of both of them. Alright? Okay, so, let's do this again. Should be easy this time. We've gotten quite a bit stronger since we last fought. Damn right it was easier. Alright, so now we can use both Mog and Edgar. Speaking of Mog, we're actually going to be abusing him for a while. No, I don't mean like beating the furry little creature. I mean abusing his abilities. Remember the Moogle charm that we picked up? Yeah, it allows us to not get in any fights. Well, we're going to be using that to pick up some treasures in areas that would generally be just destroying us. In this tower, the enemies here are all very strong and magic-based. But we can bypass them and pick up a few items. Right? Safety bit, also, make sure you check the wall right next to the chest, and you'll unlock another door. First, though, the safety bit protects against instant death. Remember the memento ring that Realm and Shadow can equip? Yeah, basically the same thing as that, but anyone can equip it. Right? See that door down there? That's what the switch did. Air anchor. Okay. This is actually a tool for Edgar. I can't see tools there. Lame. And it's the last tool we're going to be getting for him. So we've now got all of them. What this does is it gives the enemy one more attack, and then the enemy dies. It's basically like it sets a trap mine under it or something, so that as soon as they move, it like explodes and kills them. Now, this works against every enemy. Guaranteed it hits, as long as they're not immune to instant death. Also, these magic pots, you fight them 100% of the time in this room. All they do is heal you, and then run away. However, they have a really, really good rage, so make sure you pick it up. The rage will make you immune to every element and allow will allow Gao to cast Cure 3. So now that we've picked those up, let's put our charm back on and continue climbing. As I said, you don't want to attempt this place yet, so that's why we're abusing the charm and just climbing the stairs. Enemies here will kill you, and if you accidentally climb to the top and fight the boss, at this point in the game, I guarantee you will die. Alright, Genji Shield. We all know about the Genji equipment. No elemental resistances, but very powerful, so that's definitely a good find. Right? I guess we're probably going to be giving it to Edgar, but yeah, as you can see, very powerful compared to the Thunder Shields. But no elemental resistances. I'll just give that to him now so I don't forget later. And more climbing. Yeehaw! Yes, also watch out for the dragon. We can probably beat him at this point in time, but I want to fight him when I actually do the tower, so I'm not going to now. Anyways, the last item we're getting here is the Striker. It's called the Striker in the American version. It's Shadow's strongest weapon. Now, being a dagger, it's not actually that powerful. However, every time he hits an enemy, he has a chance of casting Stop. So, because that works against a lot of bosses, a lot of enemies, you can pretty much decimate people with it as long as the Stop works. Right? You just use his regular attack, and then, hey, look, the boss now can no longer attack me. Oh, shit, actually, I guess there's one more item we're going to be getting. Force Armor. Oh, big deal. We've already got some Force Armor. Whoops, there you go. You've got the Force Armor. It's got like the Genji armor, but instead of being really high in defense, it's really high in magic defense. Magic defense and magic evade versus physical defense and physical evade. So, I guess for American versions, probably a bit better because of the evade glitch, but yeah. Anyways, once you see that hut, means there's nothing else you can... Crap, you can't even teleport out of here. Alright, once you see that hut, means there's nothing else that you can pick up in here, so you're going to want to start working your way back down. if you try and enter it, now there is a really, really good item in there, but like I said, the boss will kill you. So with all that, we head out to the next area. Now this is actually Kefka's tower. I'm not going to be showing anything. I'm going to be adding it in later because I don't want to spoil anything. But just know that you split your party into 3 groups. I've already mentioned this. First part, we're going to put Mog in the first group. Okay? Right, you'll notice if you come here, you'll see the cutscene for what happens when you come here. It's not like it'll be spoiling it if you see it. But I'm not going to put it in until we actually go and visit this place normally. Anyways, putting Mog into party number 1 is pretty safe. There's nothing we have to worry about. We can just pick up some items like this Hypno Crown here. Which... where is it? Hypno Crown. There it is. Manipulate success rate up. Manipulate is like Realm's upgraded sketch ability. You give her a fake mustache, it'll allow her to control the enemy as opposed to just drawing their picture. That makes it better. So, good item to have, good item to keep around, even if you don't end up using it. The other item we can pick up here, the fixed dice. It said fake dice, fixed dice in the American version. They're just like the dice for Shadow, but now he throws 3 of them, and they're just all around stronger. Alright? Cool. With that, we can get out of here. Just use teleport to leave. Now, next, we're going to be throwing Mog into slot 2. It doesn't matter who else we take, because we're not going to be using those groups. We're not even going to be taking a single step with them, so we don't have to worry about enemies. Cool? Cool. Anyways, this area, slot 2, we have to worry a bit. Not too much, but a bit. Because there's a boss enemy that's just standing around, kind of like the dragons, so you have to kind of avoid him. Once again, we could beat him at this part. I could actually probably beat him with just Mog, but I don't really feel like showing that, so I'm not going to worry about it. Anyways, the first item, the Windmill. Basically another Shuriken. You can see Shurikens have 86 damage, this one's got 190. So over double attack power. Yeah, they get strong. And there is actually a way we can get more of them. And I just went the wrong way. But you have to fight a really difficult enemy in the Colosseum, and I don't feel like doing that. Yeah, so avoiding all objects, all everything, all switches, we're just picking up chests here. Okay? That's all I'm doing. Force Shield, there you go, that goes with our Force Armor, really high magic defense, but not that great physical. And we can pick up another set of Force Armor. And yeah, just to... ooh, we can actually see, yeah, Force Armor, not that great for defense, but great for magic defense. You can also see that both the Force Armor and the Force Shield have most elements, so not only do they have high magic defense and evade, they also decrease the damage from those elements even more. Of course, another ribbon. Always good, always good. Now we've got 4, I think, so our entire team can be immune to status ailments. And we can head on to the third section. Now, you have to be really careful here, right? Don't go any farther than I do, because you will fight a boss. Okay? And if you don't want to come through here yet, then you probably don't want to fight the boss, because you want to do it at the end. Also, we've only got Mog, and I really haven't given him any equipment yet, so he's kind of weak. Okay, so we got one item. With the Brave Ring, or as for you guys, the Hero Ring. And there should be another item hidden down here, if I can just remember how to get to it. Come on. Where are you? Just... you're basically going to be doing what I do. You just kind of grope around in the dark, Here we're going to need to find a path that moves to the left, and then we go down. We can kind of come around and up underneath. Yeah, see? Alright, and then making our way back out. Because these paths are kind of annoying. Just as you can tell from where I'm moving, because they'll go further than where the turnoff is, so you'll go past where you need to go through. Anyways, that Aegis shield, we have those already. They nullify a bunch of elemental damage, kind of like the Force shield. They're like those. Is this where I wanted to go? Yes, okay. The Nutkinch suit and the gauntlet. Yay, we got another gauntlet. So now we can wager that up for a Thunder Shield, or we can keep that one as is, depending on how you feel. But that should be it for this bonus episode. I think we did quite a lot. We got a bunch of really good items that we weren't supposed to be able to obtain yet. We didn't really get in any fights, so that's good, and we managed to get a few more things from the Colosseum. I'll see you guys next time.